So, somebody asked me a question about their chart that I think is really interesting. So, they have a huge Taurus stellium with like pretty much every planet in Taurus except for the outer planets like Pluto, Neptune, Uranus. Um, and then they also have their moon in Aries. And they were asking me about relationships and saying that, like with all those Taurus placements, you're going to end up in long-term committed relationships pretty easily. Like that's going to come a lot easier to you. But with that Aries moon, they're finding that they really want more independence in their relationships at the same time. Also, I wanted to mention, so with the outer planets, Uranus and Neptune in their chart are in Aquarius, and Aquarius squares Taurus, which means there's going to be tension and conflict between the planets in those signs. Yeah, between the planets in those two signs. So you have your Taurus stellium, which is going to be in conflict with, they have Uranus there. And Uranus is a planet that always is going to be trying to get you to kind of like liberate yourself, right? It's a very, how do I want to put it? I don't know. It's a free planet. It wants you to be free, right? It wants you to break out of the boundaries that we place on ourselves in our minds. So, the best advice I have specifically for this is it goes a little bit beyond the astrology, but definitely like, especially with the moon is a good sign to, like wherever you have your moon, it's a good thing to do as much like research as you can on that sign and get a lot of different perspectives because the signs, they can really be so complicated, even though a lot of the same traits get ascribed. Kind of like there's those stereotypical traits, and then there's like the more complicated ones, the more complex ones, the more subtle ones. So, okay, I'm running out of time, so I'm going to do this in a part 2. But, yeah, so in part 2 I'll answer kind of like what can you do with conflicting planets and like how can you balance them, how can you make both of them happy. Yeah, so see you in part 2.